like, and you see these roofers, they just go, they climb up, don't they? Walk up. They sort of walk. I don't know how they walk, and just I don't know. They just do it. It's like they don't worry about it, though. And I suppose if you're used to working at height, scaffolders as well, them sort of things. I suppose they're just used to it, and they just do it, don't they? Really, it's what your job is, isn't it? If your job is, I like my feet. I quite like my. I'm not a lover of heights, and I quite like my feet on the floor. Seems quite a nice. It seems a natural place for me to be. But yeah, I don't know. If that's your job, if you put. Oh no, but I know I've got a mate who does aerials. And he's always up putting sky dishes up, or really not so much aerials now. It's more. And I suppose people now are streaming stuff through the TV, so like that's all going, isn't it? Streaming stuff through the internet, really, isn't it? Like Sky, they don't have. There's no dishes now. Dishes are good, yeah. Terra Firma, yeah. I'll turn it off. I'll turn the phone off and put it back on, and I do like being on. I do like being on the floor. It's quite a nice place to be. Or a cherry picker. See you later, Mark. Have a good day. Um, what time you start today there then? Volunteering. Is that in the hospital? That's a good thing to do, isn't it, really? And I suppose you still have to sort of like, if you're not going to go in, you need to warn them that you're not going in, I guess, don't you? 9:15, all right, okay. Have a good time then, mate. Well, have a good day. I'm sort of used to black coffee now, but when you have it with milk, it's just so nice. It's like, oh, it's really, really nice. Yeah, you're giving a list of area. What are you going to do then? What's the list? Is it comprehensive? I hope it's a comprehensive list. I've still got my neck, bloody neck. Hello, hello Thailand. Hello, hello Thailand. I do miss making my sandwiches. Watching. Trouble is, I make my sandwiches when you lot ain't watching, and I do it. I do so. It's so quick. I just do them. It takes like minutes. Hello. But tell you, when I do it on a live, it takes for ages because you like answer the question and look, answer the question and look, and I don't. Well, old boy told me. So what you do is you do it and then you skive. Go and do all your work, then skive. And that's probably quite a good thing to be, isn't it? Really. I'm thinking the weekend I need to sort some stuff out. Saturday I've got to do a bit of sorting out. I'm going to do park run in the morning, then I think I need to make myself useful. Trouble is, you get back from park run, what I do, I'll do a live and I'll go live while I'm having a coffee. Next thing you know, I don't know, 2 hours ago, and you think, why didn't I just get on with stuff? Hello, that's the plan. Fitting them in. Well, no, it's just because they're just as demanding, and they probably got shelves they want putting up as well, haven't they? It's like what's a woman's dream man? Well, someone who washes the car, leaves it full up, puts the toilet seat down, does all the work he's supposed to do, does the shopping, and don't buy loads of rubbish, and it gives them a lift when they go out. Oi, what? Oi man, oi man, end the live. Oi man, end the live. What's that mean? Is that Welsh? You talking Welsh? Yo, what's up? Nothing really. Nothing's up. Petrol's up, I guess. Petrol's up. Electricity will probably go up soon. Tax will go up. VAT will go up. Um, your IQ never goes up. Stays the same. Morning, Pete. Morning, bro. Bro, all right, bro. Hello, Jeffrey. What, like Bungle? I do feel a bit of a Jeffrey, actually. I feel like you lot are a load of bungles, isn't it? Bungle. Who's the bumbling one? No, I'm coming back as Bagpuss. Bagpuss is my hero. And I used to like, who's it, Roland Rat? Yeah. He's gone now, isn't he? Hello? 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 Still alive? No. Good morning. Have a lovely stream. Well, I want to go to the toilet. The flow is good. The flow is strong. Have a good stream. Well, the stream is never the problem. It's the people that come on it that make it a problem, isn't it? They just make it a bit weird. Some. Hello, hello. Were you on Gladiators? No, no. It is. It's like, how many jobs have I had? One, really. I just worked for my dad when I left school, before I left school, and then I just stayed there, really. Good stream. You got good flow. Um, so I've never had loads of jobs. I've only had just work for myself, really. I like working for myself. I think it's good. You actually have less time off than someone who works for someone. I feel, because I don't know what it is. You chase stuff, I think. What music do I like? It's too eclectic, mate. I, I, I quite like all the dance music and that. I can imagine if you was in Ibiza and they're dropping them tunes, Calvin Harris, Carl Cox, all them sort of, I don't know, superstar DJs. They like, you know, um, I don't know, like Avicii, all them dance, but I don't dance. Well, she is. Well, she's not there, Caroline. She's loving it, mate. She said you should take her new job up. Be retired. What's this? Do I like Frank Sinatra? I'm not a lover of him, but I don't mind him. I think I can only imagine that he had, like, what a life he must have had. What a life someone like Frank Sinatra must have had. Adored by millions of fans, um, lots of money, and just, I don't know, just doing what they wanted to do. They just, what a life. I mean, I'm seeing an interview with Sting, and he said it's like, you're like a god. Sting from the Police. He said, you got all this adulation, and you're making music and all this money. It's just like you're treated like, like a god, really. No, I'm not Aussie. I'm from the UK. I'm from the UK. I don't know what that says. I can't translate that, but I'm going to say good morning. Can I say Scott's a good boy? No, I can't say that. I really can't. Hey, go on, go. I call you. You've said it. Go on. No, I can't. Do I sing in the shower? No, only when it gets hot. Only when mine, it's like you move it a millimetre. It's not even a millimetre. It's like you just almost you blow it and it goes like searing hot, and then you go the other way and it's like freezing cold. And you think, hmm. So I think this is a pin. There must be a pin, and I suppose with it, as it gets stuck, you probably need to. I'll do this, like do it on and off like that, and then it works okay. And you make it too cold, and you gradually wind it in, but it's either too hot or too cold, isn't it? But there you go. When did you had a haircut? When did you had a haircut? I'm not sure I can do that. Did you had a? Did you had a? Sounds like some sort of, I don't know, a jihad or something, doesn't it? Jihad. I don't know. Might have one the weekend, I think. Maybe not the weekend. I don't know. Maybe next weekend. My girlfriend does it. Go over a number two, I think. Do a number two. It's coming up summer, isn't it? I got a lot of hair anyway. I notice it's creeping back. It's like, oh, I'm a bit of a baldy now, but I don't care. You know, the moment you care what you look like is your life's over. Innit? The moment you care what you look like at any particular point, you've lost it. The plot is lost. If you got cellulite, you're real. Did I? Did you had photo? Did you had photo reform? Did you had it? I like that. Or have you had it? Have you did it? What's this? You watched though? I don't know what it is. Has, is that so? Is that where they do the thingy for gold or something? Do you believe in Goo Goo Gaga? what like what like Queen? Who's a streamer? Oh what? Nah, I don't. I don't. I tell you what, I don't want to know any of these streamers. I don't want to. Yes, eye candy's very nice. You see a young lady, and she's obviously somewhere very hot. There's not a lot on. You think, oh, but really, I don't want to watch it. can't be bothered really. Have I visited Thailand? No, I haven't. Hello, Mister. Um, no, I haven't actually. I think people think of Thailand, they probably think of Bangkok and the trade in people sort of thing, which and females and that sort of stuff, which really probably Thailand is far nicer than all that. Actually, I would think. He talks about politics. No, I wouldn't want to watch him. What would I want to watch him for? Vote reform. I'm gonna Ice Road Truckers. I have seen it. How many staff? Oh no, it's four of us. Um, yeah, it's four of us. So we're quite a good little team, really. You know, you're such a cute granny. Well, stand up and have a wee. So how can I be a granny? Surely your granny sits down when she has a wee, doesn't she? Do you identify stand up weeing or sit down weeing? That's it. Yeah, that'll do me. Do you stand up weeing or sit down weeing? You'll get paid weekly. Weekly. Do you stand up when you wee or do you sit down when you wee? And if you want to identify as anything, identify as nice and genuine. Yeah, identify as that. Make that your pronouns, isn't it? What do you do? Well, I've got manners and courtesy. Aha, you're a good person then. Sometimes both. Yeah, true. True. You get, oh, do I need that? Do I need number two? That's another thing. Seriously, toilet. Everybody goes to toilet, but I'll tell you now, can you pay yourself anything or not? No. What? Keep paying yourself loads of money? Where's the money come from? You want to go and look at Thatcher. Search Thatcher, mate. She said socialism's very good, but you eventually run out of other people's money to spend. That's very true. That's the trouble with all this thing. No, you pay yourself a sensible wage, don't you? You pay yourself a sensible wage, what you need. You pay what you need, and you should buy stuff out your own wages. That's it. There's not an endless pot of money, is there? Have you ever been to Wembley? Yeah. I've done a half marathon, finished in Wembley, the old Wembley Stadium actually. I've not been to the new one. No, I've been to the new one, but I mean the old one. And I wanted to do it. It was Wembley half marathon. It started on I don't know, the big walkway thing, and then we ran off all round wherever it was, Wembley and all that, and we finished, done a lap inside the stadium. And I was surprised how small it felt. It's quite small, but that was a long ago. What to do the run or the Formula One? We're going in July, I think, isn't it? July, beginning of July, I think, isn't it? How long did it take you to become British? I don't know. As soon as I popped out my mum's bits, I suppose I was British. I guess. Voting reform. It always intrigued me. If you tell yourself buying off 30, what they pay for the manufacturer, they don't earn lots on new cars, but it's all the extras, it's all the upsell. And my understanding is they get targets. If they sell so many, for like if you went to BMW and you sold a 7 Series, that's like you're probably really, really good. You probably get good money from that. It's all borrowed money and all finance. It's all bullshit, isn't it? It's all bullshit. It's all design that we ain't got a clue in it of how it works. And the salesman, he don't want your car because he's basically got to get rid of it. So it's like everybody's their own sales thing in there. That's what it feels like. They don't think they work as a team, and it's all commission based, isn't it? It's all commission based. So he ain't going to want to take your car in. You think, yeah, but it's worth, I don't know, 10 grand on We Buy Any Car. He doesn't want it for 4 grand because he can't sell it. He's got to deal with it. So he's not bothered. That's why I don't ring you back. You think, oh, they ain't rung me back. They ain't really bothered. It's like they don't really want the deal, isn't it? The deal ain't good enough for them, isn't it? They're not earning enough out of it. We take part X's. Well, sometimes we take them, but generally we tell you to sell it on. Hello from the Philippines. We tell you to sell it on motorway, really. Motorways. We're missing. It's a missed opportunity, though. Really, we should take part exchanges. You should take them in, and you should have another place somewhere else, and you sell them. Because there's probably profit on them. But the problem is they're old cars, and me and my brother, it's like they do you nothing. They go wrong, innit? And they go wrong, and you know what cars are like. Someone rings up, and I don't know. We had a BMW come back, and something to do with the fan belt. Basically, the wheel's gone wrong. So we had to put a new bottom pulley on it. It's all done there, but like that, it's, I don't know, and that's a cheap one. That's probably like, I don't know, £600-700 job, isn't it? I guess even us doing it, but that's a cheap one. So what do you do? You sell a car for £3,000 and the gearbox goes or something. They're going to want it fixed. I've got a Tesla. Um, well, I'm really keen at trying to get reviews because I think reviews are really important. And I like Google, so I'm not in charge of them. Plumsy Runners, no, is it Plumsy Runners? Yeah, you got me at it. I'm thinking, we ain't Plumsy Runners. We are. Yeah, Elephants Run, well, they run on a Monday and a Wednesday night, but I don't normally see them Wednesday because I go with my girlfriends. I sometimes run with them on a Monday night. I've joined the club again because the trouble is you lose touch with all your mates, really. So, and I do enjoy running them because you get a bit of banter. But there's a lot of new ones come along now, and the old like the old school, they were like to drink, and they were a bit like party animals, and we didn't really want to talk about running. It's like boring. Now they're on about like their Strava and me. I've done a hill session and I've done 180 beats and I was on this fartlek thing. It's like really, and I've done this 80-mile run. It's like it's brain dead, isn't it? Do you want to talk about running 80 mile or your best marathon? No, I don't want to talk about running. I want to talk about getting my leg over or holidays or cakes or life. I don't want to talk about running. If you're in a car club, imagine that. All they talk about is cars, isn't it? Oh, do your name, wouldn't it? So, but then what they do is they come along, fair play, they come along, they have a glass of water and they go. I'm like, don't you want the social bit? Don't you think we're like your mates? Running's great, but what are you going to do when you can't run? It's like you focus so much on the run rather than the social side. It's like, I can't go up there now. We have got a walking section, so they walk, isn't it? Yeah, you've got to keep fit. What's your impression during the 30s? What, my 30s? Same as it is now. Just worked for my dad when I left school or before I left school really, and just stayed there really. But I do like the running club, but I run with another club called Dance and Runners, and they're a bit more like I remember Plumstead Runners used to be. Plumstead Runners used to be, I thought, is it a drinking club or a running club? Not that I drunk. I have drunk when we done our beer runs. I did drink and I felt rough. It's like, why did you do this, you dick? But and I missed it. I miss the old times. I think when you have a good time, you sort of hanker to that, don't you? Really. Maybe it's a new thing, now at the monthly meeting there's minutes and at the meetings and the book is audited and all this and there's two people have the accounts and it used to be Eddie and he used to have a book and no one even read it. I do keep fit. No, not in the army, no, not in the army. I tend to keep my cars a long time. When you ask what car, I just tend to keep them a long time. I don't want to keep changing. Any British thing, what? Things you recommend? I don't know, really. You guys cook with Jaffa cakes. What? How many pairs of glasses do I own? Well, a couple, I think. Quantum tunnelling? I don't want to explain it. If you need me to explain it, you stand no chance, mate. I've got a degree in quantum tunnelling, and I can't tell you about it because it's secret. All us really intelligent people will say keep it secret. I'm going there because I'm going to do a bit more quantum tunnelling. Can you explain quantum tunnelling? Can you just imagine that? Mate, I don't know if you've got a girlfriend, but I'd say, like, if you have, cherish her. Start paying her compliments, because if you haven't got one, and that's your chat-up line, mate, you don't stand a lot of chance, I think. Unless you find another one who loves quantum tunnelling. Have you ever questioned my sexuality? All the time, mate. I look at the men around and I just think, why are the women not free to go across a park on their own in the middle of the night and feel safe? Why are they not able to feel safe? They break down. Why, and a man comes up, do you want to help? And why they feel scared? That's what I question, mate. I question that in society and why people do all this stuff, then moan that they're not being fixed. Whereas I see a thing, what was it, Jimmy Carr, he said, ambition is to get to somewhere. Entitlement is where you blame everyone for what the thing you've screwed up. So many men follow you, have you? I get that on here though, Lee. I can't believe it. And they're like, I might be able to turn you. And obviously you've never had one from a man. You'd love it. And I think, I don't want one from a man. Go away. What's this? I've got to go. When you was a child, were the craze about? I don't know. What, Crayola? No, Crayola was about. We used a lot of crayons. I do that now with my writing. Right, see you later. Have a good day.